No, I wasn't raised in a Christian home. I was raised in a military background. My father was career in the Army, and so I come out of very what you would call strict and rigid background. There was a lot of things that transpired in my home that wasn't in a Christian home. And so therefore, although my parents loved us dearly, we weren't saved. I had a praying mother that, cried and both prayed at the same time, and so that's exactly what saved me from a lot of things. It was because the prayers of my mother. And all in the same token, when I looked at it and when I did decide to get saved, or when God came into my life and was drawn towards him, I was, matter of fact, I was incarcerated when I received the Lord. Back in 1990, October of 1990, that's when I began to start doing time. It's because I got caught up in quite a few things. No, I haven't been saved all of my life. Right. And I don't mind being transparent. I can't say or put on a facade here this evening and let you know that Malory Pickney hasn't had any butter melted in his mouth or anything of that nature like that. I come to declare and decree that God had to move on my life because Amen. I was a wretch undone. Right. Yes, and there's nothing out there in the streets that I haven't tried or experimented with. So therefore, that's why I figured there had to be a purpose for my life. Right. Because of all the hell that I went through and came out of, I know God's hand had to be on me. Amen. Glory be to God. Yeah. So that's why I give him the praise the way I give him today. Yeah. Because he's my all in all. Yeah. Glory be to God. Amen.
Well, a lot of people, like we were mentioning a second ago, they're ashamed of their past, of their sinful life, before they were saved. But it seems like in y'all's experience, that's helped, witness to people, minister to people. Is that right?
Yes, that's exactly correct. And the reason why that is how can you teach them if you don't know how to reach them? Right. Amen. Okay, and in essence, if I can identify with your pain because of what I've been through, then they're more apt to hear something I have to say. Amen. See, I could stand boldly and tell them, yes, I know what it feels like to go in a courtroom, face 6 mandatory, 25 running consecutive, 15 to life. I've been paralyzed from the waist down from gang banging and hanging and slinging and doing my thing. I've been there and done that. I've had a 44 Magnum put in my mouth, click 3 times, see how many times I could die. I've been there. I laid behind that razor wire 12 years of my life. So there's nothing that's out there I haven't tried nor done. So when I see that individual, glory be to God, that's going through what God brought me out of, then I'm able to minister to that pain. Right. I'm able to talk to that spirit. I'm able to declare the decree, and it shall be established. All right. Glory be to God. So that's the place where I am, glory be to God, and I'm just excited about what God's doing in my life.